Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and thanks for joining me for another video. So today I'm going to be doing an updated flip through in my everyday carry, and I am currently in this beautiful pre-love personal size Moterm Versa in the lychee taupe color. And while this planner is a personal size planner, all of my inserts, dashboards, and dividers are in the Happy Planner mini size. So first I have this ollie clip here, and in the pockets I made most of these myself. So I made all the cards myself actually. Be savage, not average. Mindset is everything. And the vibe higher card, I made all three of these. Then I have this post-it notes, which is from a old Happy Planner sticker book. I believe it's the Mom Life one. I have this Does It Spark Joy die cut from the planner shop, or the planner spots, sorry. And then this bookmark I purchased from an Etsy shop, and as usual I will put a link in the description to all of these shops that I mentioned. There is actually a pin loop right here. I don't know if you can see that. It's a little pin loop there. I don't really use it, but I like having that option. And then we have the big back pocket, which I don't use too often, but occasionally I will put like receipts and letters there, which is great because this back pocket is so big. You can actually take a letter size paper and fold it up and stick it in there. It fits just fine. Then inside there's more card slots. There's a big pocket here. I don't keep anything in here. And then I also made these cards as well. I took an image from Google and put this in the silhouette, printed it out on stock card, laminated it, and then cut it down to size. So that just says breathe. I have one that says keep going. Another higher vibrations card. Make yourself a high priority. And then for any of my true crime folks out there, I have this Murder Reno card. Then I have a die cut here, and I do not remember where I got this from. I know it's from an Etsy shop, but I don't remember the name off the top of my head. I have this little charm, which was actually a keychain, but I thought it was really cute. Sunflowers, that is appropriate for the summer. And I just took the big loop that was on here for keys and stuck a lobster clasp. It's the only size lobster clasp that I had, so that's that. Then I have my word of the year, which is intention, and I made this using my silhouette. You may have seen this in a previous video, which I had in another personal size everyday carry, but even though it's shorter than the Happy Planner Mini, I still wanted to use it because this is actually size for the personal size, and you can actually just see the difference between the personal size, regular personal size inserts, and the Happy Mini Planner Happy Planner mini size. So that is the difference between the two, probably about an inch. Then I have this dashboard, which is a freebie from Planning with Kay, and it says no need to focus on the things I cannot control. And all of the dashboards in here are double-sided. It's when you go to her, I think I got this off of her, I follow her on Instagram and I'm a part of her Facebook group, so I can't remember which one I got the freebie from, but when you do get the freebies, they are not double-sided, so I did have to print it that way. So these are both freebies from Planning with Kay. This is a table of contents from Hey Planner Girl, and I just printed it on acetate. Printed it on acetate. All of the dividers I made myself, just using the silhouette with some cardstock, and then I laminated them. So first up, I have my inbox section, and this inbox dashboard is from Crystal Plans. I believe this is also a freebie, and this is just where I do my running to-do list, my brain dump, my books to be read, any type of collections. I have my monthly color code key here, my to-buy list, and then a bunch of blank pages. Next up, I have my monthly tab. Again, this is a freebie from Crystal Plans, and instead of printing it on cardstock this time, I printed it on vellum and then layered it with another freebie from Planning with Kay. Again, freebie from Planning with Kay. And then I have this future log from Harrow Plans on Etsy. I originally had the future log in my at-home planner, which is a half letter, but I found that I also needed it or wanted it in my everyday carry, so I sized it down and stuck it in here as well. Then we go into the monthlies. These are undated monthlies. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier, but all of my inserts are ones that I print, cut, and hole punch myself. So I do appreciate the undated ones because then I can just use them year after year. I made the little stickers up here with my silhouettes with the month of, with each month. And I do have the full year in here from January to December. I printed this out, so I had put this in here for a reason, which I should have wrote it down. You know, I have a planner and I didn't even write it down, and I remember just putting it in here, and I had an idea of what I wanted to use it for, and then I forgot, so it is still blank. But this is I believe this is a freebie from Peanuts Planet Co. So I do know it's from Peanuts Planet Co. I'm like 95% sure that it's actually a freebie if you are a part of her Facebook page. And you get 2 sheets, one that goes from January to June, and then this one is from July to December. Yeah, I'll fill it out when I remember why I actually wanted it in here. And this is also printed out for the personal size, so that's why it's also shorter. Then I have my to-do tab, which is really my daily tab, but I did not have a to-do daily sticker, which is why it just says to-do up top. This is another freebie from Crystal Plans, and I just printed it on vellum. Another freebie from Planning with Kay. Another one from Planning with Kay, and then we come to my routine schedule. So I did one from early morning, one for mid-morning, one for afternoon, and one for evening, just because I've been really trying to really get a very good morning routine, afternoon routine, and evening routine, one that really serves me. And I find that just keeps changing from time to time, and I kind of forget, like, what do I need to do? And this is just to keep me on task. So if things don't work, you know, I'll change it again. But I've changed it like multiple times, so we'll see how that goes. Then we go into my, these are weeks, a weeks on 2 page. I guess I started using the Happy Planner mini size inserts this end of February, because this starts with week 8, and plan to create. I love her inserts. She does not keep a very big inventory on her Etsy page. She only, as far as I can remember, she only sells them for A5 and half letter. So I did have to resize this for the Happy Planner mini size. I used them for quite a while, from week 8 all the way until I think week 21, and then I decided that I wanted to try out some different inserts, And here occasionally I will stick in a day on one page if there's just a lot happening that day and I wanted extra room. I will stick one of these in, and these are from Andalion Designs on Etsy. And again, you can see the big difference between the personal size inserts and the Happy Planner Mini. And I really like the Happy Planner Mini because while it is still on a portable size, it's not too big, not, you know, it's compared to like an A5 or a half letter. It just gave me a little more room. I just found that the personal size is a little too narrow for me and I wanted more room. So then I moved into these. Let's go back. I'll show you these inserts and then I'll flip back. So these are a week on 2 pages from the Planner Room. And I also, I really like this, but yeah, I wanted to try a bunch of different week on 2 pages to see which one I really love the most. And I might just, depending on what the mood strikes, just kind of use them back and forth and interchangeable whenever I feel the need. And I really, that's the thing about rings that I really love, or the things I love about rings and disc-bound planners, is you can customize it so much more to whereas a book binder, unless you have a bullet journal, you know, you just have way more flexibility. So if I'm loving a specific insert and then I fall off and I just want something different, then I can just, you know, for less than $3 buy it and print as much as I want and just go back and forth with using them, which is what I have been doing. So then I just have a little ruler here, my today ruler. I made this, I was inspired by Crafty Loretta to make this little dashboard with vinyl. So it's like a Polaroid outline. And again, you might have seen this if you've watched any of my previous videos, because this was in my personal size everyday carry, but I didn't want to remake them, but I still wanted to use them. So I just stuck them in here, and I don't mind having a couple personal size inserts along with the Happy Planner mini size. It really doesn't bother me. I actually kind of enjoy it, which is nice. Then I have some Post-its. This list Post-it is from Poi and Hun, and then this is just like a regular one that I got from Walmart. I don't remember the brand, nothing fancy. Then I have these inserts, and I don't remember where these are. A week on 2 plays. This is a newer one. I just purchased this not too long ago. I'll have to look up the name of the shop for this one. And oh, I don't remember this one either. I'll have to look up this as well. This is a week on 2 pages that I was using in my half letter planner. So again, if you're watching in my previous videos, this may look familiar to you, but I don't remember the name of the shop for this one. After that comes my self-care section. This is another freebie from Crystal Plans that I just printed on vellum and layered it with a freebie from Planning with Kay. I ran out of things, free things, freebie dashboards that I wanted to put in here. And so I just had an image on my computer. And I thought it was going to print out differently. I didn't think it was going to print out this large, but it did. And I didn't want to redo it. And perhaps in the future, I will at some point redo it. But it doesn't bother me. And even though it doesn't really go with the aesthetics of the planner, that is what is happening. So I have this meal planner here, which I'm the type of person where I can just eat the same foods over and over and over and over again. So I'm not even sure why I put this in here, because my breakfast and dinner are pretty much the same every single day, unless we have an event or we decide to eat out that day. That is pretty much what it is. Then I have these, I don't even know what to call this, but so you can put your goal for the week. I just usually put the week number and then the dates, and then it has a breakdown of your daily macros by protein, fat, carbs, and calories, and it's Monday through Sunday. When you purchase this, again, I'll put the link in the description, you can print it in either a Monday or a Sunday start. I prefer the Monday. Then you can do your snacks, workouts, calories, and weight. I don't tend to use the snacks or calories. Sometimes in the calorie section, I'll put like, I had a headache, I felt really tired. It's more like a mood thing than the actual calories that are burnt. I think that's the what its intended use is, but I don't track how much I burn in a workout, so I never put that. And then on the backside, you it has your weekly affirmations, which I don't really use, your water tracker, and then your breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I use more of this side. I was for a while putting in this information, but lately I've been lazy with doing that. And another thing to note is when you print these out, how they are designed to do is this, it should be the right page and this should be the left page. So they should be side by side. It should be 1 week on 2 pages. But I find that I really like just having it backwards and forwards instead of having it side by side. Whatever reason, that's just kind of what I'm doing. Then I have these another set of trackers, which I track my sleep, which starts at 9 hours being the most and 4 hours being the least. I track my headaches, the days that I take pain pills because of it, and then my fasting numbers. Weekly, I have like a schedule for my hair, whether I wash my hair, conditioned my hair, steams my hair, retwisted my hair, whatever the case is. Then I have a month on one page, which I use this as a workout tracker. So I will usually go in and I have to number it because it is undated. And again, I love undated stuff because I don't need to rebuy every year. I just print it. I'm very frugal. I just print it and reuse them and date them. No biggie. So I go ahead and I dated it, and then I put the workout that is intended for that day. If I do it, I highlight it. Otherwise, sometimes I will leave it there and not highlight it. Sometimes I'll go in and white it out. But in all honesty, I prefer to white it out. And then I just highlight it. So if I ran or did some form of cardio, it's in purple. And if I did some type of strength training workout, I highlight it in green. Then I have this habit tracker. I'm currently trying a 30-day challenge, which I am challenging myself to drink 96 ounces of water daily, fast a minimum of 16 hours, do some form of self-improvement, whether that is reading a nonfiction book or a self-help book or journaling or meditating, reflecting, praying, something like on that is what is meant by self-improvement. Then I have my meditation. So I was meditating for quite a while back in the future and I stopped. And so I decided instead of trying to jump back into like a 15 or 20-minute meditation, that I wanted to start off slower. So I'm doing a minimum of a 2-minute meditation. If I go longer, 5-10 minutes, fine. But my minimum for the day is 2 minutes. And then I will need to work out with the bare minimum of 15 minutes per day. So as you can see, I mean, it's going okay. It's not the greatest. Then I have this weekly running list. Oh, and just a side note, most of these like fitness related inserts, they come in like a set. So if you are interested, again, I will put the link in the description. But when you buy it, it's like a set. So I think the habit tracker comes with it. The week, there's a bunch of stuff. I don't even use everything that comes in a set. I want to say it's like 10 pages of things, and I don't even use all of them. I just took the inserts that serves me at this time. Yes, so next I have the weekly running list, which is from the planner room. I don't know if I printed this incorrectly or I purchased it in the personal size and then sized up, because it just has like this weird border which kind of bothers me. I think next time I print it out, if it is something that I have to size up that's not actually purchased in the Happy Planner mini size, that I'm going to try to cut closer in on the right and have more side here, so that way when I hole punch it, it'll look I think I like it more of it look like this. If I can put the washi tape to here to cover it and then hole punch it, and then it won't be so much white space on the end. Because I don't know, for whatever reason that bothers me. Okay, so this is one of the inserts that came with all of the fitness stuff. I still haven't used it. I have a one of those small printers that prints out the small pictures from your phone. I forget what it's called. I have a zip printer is what it's called. My intention was to put a before photo and then after like 3 or 6 months put an after photo, but I have yet to put the before photo. I did put my measurements here, so I guess I'll transfer to starting and then I'll keep tracking it, you know, periodically every 2 weeks, every month, whatever, and then my end I can put just the end there with the pictures and that'll be complete, but I just haven't done it yet. I've been really lazy about it. Then I have this tracker from Peanuts Planner Co. I really love having my fitness related trackers on like a year at a glance. It is just a preference of mine. So on the front, you have the first 6 months, January through June, and then on the back side, July through December. I also have a few in my at-home planner as well, which is my A5 planner. I have a bunch there, and I like to archive those just to refer back to later dates. Excuse me. And then, yes, I have my measurement tracker here, which ideally I wanted to check my measurements weekly, but honestly, like, I don't know. I just don't. It just seems too much of a hassle to do that every week. So whenever I remember actually, and I'm in a mood to, then I'll do it. But I did it once in April and once in May, and in April it was on the 23rd, and in May it was the 21st. So it looks like I'm doing it once a month, which is fine. Then I have these workout logs from Andalion Designs on Etsy. I really love these. I have been saving these. I am going to archive these at the end of the year for sure. A new addition to my everyday carry are these expense trackers, and I think I had something else. Or is it just the expense? Yeah, just the expense tracker. And these are printables from at Printable Pineapple. Yeah, a Printable Pineapple. I bought these so long ago. I want to say that's on Etsy. I don't remember. I'll have to look to see if I have a link for this as well. But yeah, I must have bought this like 2 years ago. And then yeah, so I must have bought these like, I don't know, like 2 years ago. And then I had a section, I don't even remember what here. I think behind this divider was actually in my finance section, but I don't have a page lifter. So I moved it. I took the financial inserts from the back and put it here, and I kind of use this as a page lifter because I didn't want the pages to get mixed up. But that's the last section. In these pockets, I have some dates that I use. I don't remember where I got these from, but this is what I use to date my monthly calendar. I have some date dots from Planner Monkey Co. and the Planner Spots. I have another card that I made myself, which says mindset is everything. I actually printed this out on vellum and then laminated the vellum. Then I have this card with my name on it. This was from, where is that from? I don't remember the name. Acrylic Planner Mom, but I don't even think she makes those anymore. And then, of course, I have my freebie from Hey Planner Girl in there. And then I have a stencil, which broke. I'm so sad. I'm going to try to put a little tape on the edge there that I keep in this pocket. And then, okay, so we have 1, 2, and 3 pockets here. We have a bunch of card slots. This planner also came with a flyleaf, but I'm not currently using the flyleaf because it chunks it up even more. This comes out. So this is the reason why I wanted the Versa, because I wanted a ring bound planner, but I also wanted the Happy Planner inserts, the size of them, and if you stick them in a regular personal size, you have all this overhang, and now it's gonna drive me insane. So if you use it in conjunction with this outer shell, there is no overhang, and I absolutely love that. And that is the main reason I purchased this planner. And just to give a little more information, the personal size inserts are 3.75 by 6.75 inches, and then the mini happy planner is 4.625 by 7 inches. So, oh, it's not even an inch wider. I thought it was about an inch wider, but it's 3/4 of an inch wider. But it just seems like, yeah, I guess that's right. While looking at it, it doesn't seem that much of a size difference, but I definitely feel it when writing and planning in here. So this is my preferred size. But that's it, guys. That is an update, a flip through of my everyday carry. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. Thanks so much for watching, and happy planning.